I did everything wrong, basically. And
Like
that
everybody, eh?
right, yeah. Well, and also that's probably why I'm, fighting with the US Patent Office without having hit my first million.
Welcome to Unstoppable Podcast with Harry Sardinas, inspiring conversations with influential millionaires, investors, thought leaders, entrepreneurs who are making a massive difference with their innovative products and services, and sharing the challenges and wisdom of how they sold their first million.
How would you like to achieve your first million? And today we have a tech entrepreneur joining from United States. Noah, tell us, what are the 5 steps to make your first million?
Well, starting would be step one.
I like it.
Yeah, I've done that. Customer acquisition. That's got to be the most important thing. That's not the path I'm on. Uh, I'm in a chicken and egg nightmare. But entrepreneurship, I've been on the journey and sort of meeting a lot of entrepreneurs. It's a very curiosity driven thing. It's a very connection driven thing. It's absolutely a sales driven thing. I've worked for many startups and I've seen them fail or stall because they just lost connection to their customers or product. So customer acquisition, vitally important. Uh, and then ideally, you would want to get your product from them. So what you need to do is go out and uh, find the customers, and then step three, find out what problem, not problems, problem they have that they will pay to fix that you can solve. Um, and that's where you get into the kind of messy space. There's the kind of the Steve Jobs approach, where it's like the customers don't know what they want. That is true, um, but they know things that they want. They just don't know what
Mhm.
solution they want. That's where you step in. You still need to know what things that they want. Uh,
Number
and
4?
Number four, um, that's when you have to start filling it out. So this is team time. It'd be very useful to have a partner. That's definitely another thing that I should have done many many years before. Uh, but fill your gaps. Uh, one of the successful entrepreneurs that I met along the way that introduced me to my attorneys, she was actually handed her team. So she was at Harvard Business School,
Wow.
and they took a class, and they had to start a company. And the company she started became highly successful, sold
Wow.
millions, and she was the initial customer. And they developed a product that unshrank wool.
Wow.
Uh, so they found the problem. They did some research and discovered that it was probably possible to solve the problem. And then they they had their team together, and so they were able to license the the science, build a product, bring it to market using the people they had. Most people will not have it quite that easy. Um, to build a team, but that's critical. And then I'd go with once you've got a customer product market fit in a team, um, keep getting out of bed in the morning and execute. Because if what you like is sales, which is probably true if you're an entrepreneur, not for me again, then you might get bored, or you might not be happy doing the management. But that's the other side. Um, I have to say, if your goal is only a million, you're not necessarily going to have to be good at managing people. You can be a real ass and a real micromanager and really screw everything up and probably still make it to 1 million. But if you don't solve those kinds of problems in leadership,
Won't be able to grow, yeah.
you're going to stall out sooner rather than later. And the largest fraction of the addressable market I've personally ever seen anybody like that hit was less than 1/10%. So you better be addressing a very, very large market if you want to make it to 1 million. And yeah, like I said, I did everything wrong basically, and
Like
and
everybody, yeah.
right, yeah. Well, and also that's probably why I'm fighting with the U.S. Patent Office without having hit my first million.
Wow.
Follow us for more interviews with world's most influential, audacious entrepreneurs that overcame challenges and adversity, providing you with the blueprint of how they sold their first million so you can grow your business exponentially.